This is question 9 from the Algebra 1 Subpart 1 practice test without using a calculator. Question 9 states, the function f of x equals x squared minus 3x minus 4 is graphed on the coordinate plane. They give you a nice graph of a parabola. Then it says consider f of x minus 3. Which option correctly describes the transformation to the graph? Now on this question you may have been a little confused as to what exactly it was asking, but the clue is telling you to describe the transformation. So this parabola has been translated to give you the parabola. Now when we taught this, we taught you that you can complete the square on this parabola and get it into vertex form. And this was the vertex form that we taught you. Now, you all know that h is always attached with the x, and the h is the horizontal movement of the translation. So it goes side to side. Now, k is called the vertical translation, which moves the parabola up and down. Now, one thing to note, you don't have a calculator, so you trust that this is the graph of this parabola, and this parabola is in standard form. It is not in vertex form. So, they're asking you totally something different here because it's in function notation. They've defined this function as f of x, so that is the parabola. So now what I need to show you is different notations when you don't have to put this parabola in vertex form. This is what it actually could look like. It could be y equals f of x minus h, and that's all it can say. And I need you to notice the location of the number with the x. It is connected to the x, so it's the parent here with the x. This is talking about a horizontal translation. Now, it can also look like this. F of x plus k. The k is totally out here by itself, so that is the vertical movement. So if you know this notation, and you always know horizontal translations always happen when it's with the x, vertical translations always happen when it's away from x, it's not touching the x. That is a horizontal movement. That is a vertical movement, and it can even happen together. So it says here, consider f of x minus 3. Notice that it's minus 3. So as always, if we have this, we always go the opposite of the horizontal and we keep the vertical translation. So this is telling you that this parabola will go right because you have to do opposite of the negative. So this is right 3. And that's all it tells us. So as we look, it did not go up, it did not go down, it did not go left. Therefore, D is the correct answer for question 9.